Assalamu alaikum, my boys. How are you all? This is your English teacher, and I welcome you all into the Zoom online class summary video. Today, we have started our new unit, that is unit number 16, the ABC, and it's a poem, an amazing and interesting poem. It is. Okay, lots of you boys do this mistake that you pronounce this is as a poem. It's not a poem. The correct pronunciation is the poem. Okay, poem. Page number 79. Before starting this poem, you should all know that who is the poet of the poem, or who is the writer of the poem. The writer of this poem is Spike Milligan. You should know something about Spike Milligan. That is, Milligan is one of the best loved writers of children's poetry, and in the ABC, he uses alphabet in a new creative way. It is at once entertaining and educational too. He was born in 1918 and was died in 2002. So this was a brief introduction to Spike Milligan. You should all know this before reading his an amazing, incredibly work in the literature. So we are going to start it now. ABC. It was midnight in the schoolroom. It was midnight in the schoolroom, and every desk was shut, when suddenly from the alphabet was heard a loud tut tut. Okay, boys, in this poem, Spike Milligan will have done an incredible work with the alphabets, with the letters. Just look at the first line. Instead of using it, he has used the letter T. Was midnight in the schoolroom. Every desk was shut. Why he has chosen the schoolroom? Because the proper place for the alphabets is the schoolroom or the classroom. The proper place for them to write something about the alphabets is the schoolroom. Next thing, and every desk was shut. Why the every desk was shut? Because as he have mentioned earlier that it was a midnight. So every desk was shut. When suddenly from the alphabet was heard a loud tut tut. Said A to B, I don't like C. His manners are a lack. For all I ever see of C is a semicircular back. What is A saying to B? That I don't like C. Why I don't like C? Because his manners are a lack. For all I ever see of C is a semicircular back. How funny it is that A is stating that from where I stand, I can only see the back of the C. That is a semicircular. See? That is only the semicircular I can ever see. That's why I don't like C. Now, I disagree, said D to B. I've never found C so. Now, what is D saying? D is saying that I disagree with this. I've never found C so. Why? Because A stands before C. A C से पहले आता है. अल्फ़ाबेट का अगर आप सीक्वेंस देखें तो दैट इज़ A, B and C. सो ए जहाँ खड़ा है वहाँ से जब वो सी को देखता है ही कैन ओनली सी द सेमी सर्कुलर बैक. ओके, बट डी कम्स आफ्टर द सी. डी सी के बाद डी आता है. डी बी से कहता है आई डिसएग्री, मैं ये बात नहीं मानता. बिकॉज फ्रॉम वेयर आई स्टैंड, जहाँ पे मैं हूँ वहाँ से आई कैन सी फ्रॉम वेयर आई स्टैंड ही सीम्स टू बी एन अनकम्प्लीटेड ओ. What is he saying? He is saying कि जहाँ से मैं खड़ा होता हूँ वहाँ से C ऐसा फील होता है जैसे एक uncompleted O है. C was vexed. I'm much perplexed. You criticize my shape. I made like that to help spell cat and cow and cool and cape. So C was very annoyed. Vexed means annoyed, very angry, and he was saying, "I'm much perplexed. I'm much confused. That why are you all criticizing me by my shape? I am made like this. मैं बना ही ऐसा हूँ, so I can help spell cat and cow and cool and cape." He's right, said E. Said F. Whoopee, said G. Ip ip hooray. You dropped me, roared H to G. Okay, so there is a bit fight between the alphabets. That is, E and F and G and H were playing with each another, and E said he's right. E is agree with whom? E is agree with the letter C, and F was enjoying this conversation. So he said, "Whoopee!" What did G said? G said, "Ip ip hooray! You dropped me!" roared H. Why? The letter H was angry with letter G? Because when letter G said "ip ip hooray," he dropped the letter H. That is hooray. Instead of saying hooray, it said hooray, and on this the letter H was very angry with it, and he said, don't do it, please, I pray." "Out of my way," LL said to K. "I'll make poor I look ill." To stop this stunt, J stood in front, and presto, L was chill. Okay, what did LL say to K? LL said to K that if I stand in front of I could make ill. What? ILL will make, if LL stood in front of I, it will make the word ill. And to stop this stunt, J stood in front. That means when J come in front of the I, it will make the word Jill. And presto means very fast or suddenly it becomes Jill. You know, that W is twice the age of me. Okay, what did we said? We said that W is the twice the age of me. That means W is elder than me, and that is double. If, for example, if the age of V is 5, so the age of W is 10. And why he said so? Because for as a Roman V is 5, I'm half as young as he. As in Roman, if we write 5 in Roman, the letter V will represent 5 in the Roman words, okay, the Roman digits. And W is the double age of V, and if we write double V, that become 10 in Roman. X and Y yawned sleepily. Look at the time, they said. Let's all get off to Betty Pie's. They did. Then Z. What did X and Y do? They were in a sleepy mood. They yawned. Yawn means to, जैसे हम उर्दू में जिसको हम कह सकते हैं उबासी लेना, ठीक है, जब हमें नींद आ रही होती है, we all yawn, हमें उबासी आती है, ठीक है. So they both X and Y were in a sleepy mood, and they said to all other alphabets or their group members to look at the time. It's, as they have mentioned earlier, that it was a midnight, so they said to them that look at the time, let's all get off to Betty Pie's. Betty Pie's means जब हम रात में सोने जाते हैं, what did we do? We greet each another by saying Shab Bakhair ya good night. So these alphabets are saying that we should all say Betty Pie's to each other and we should sleep now. And then they did so, and Z, who is always sleepy, comes at the end. So this was an amazing and a creative poem and remarkable art by Spike Milligan, and you should all learn this creatively, how beautifully he have elaborated this poem in alphabets. So I hope you all have learned so many things from this poem. You have enjoyed this poem. See you in the next lecture. Till then, thank you. Allah Hafiz.